Hey you guys, it's your boy iBornstellar coming at you with a new video. Now this one's about Battlefield 6. So since my last BF6 video, I guess they updated the game to update 1135. And we've also gotten some news regarding Season 2. Apparently we're going to be getting two new maps. One of those is going to be from Battlefield 4 actually. Goma Railway I think it's called. And we've also gotten a sneaky preview of some new skins coming out with season two, I believe, which we're gonna take a look at the end. So let's get to it with the update first. So this was I guess, a minor update to the game, I would say for the most part, except for if you're a fighter jet pilot, then you might be a little bit mad about this one. So let's see. So they updated something about, let me see, improve responsiveness, consistency, and sprint behavior for so people using the melee attacks. Do they actually exist? Because I've gotten maybe like 10 melee kills, throughout playing like for almost 200 hours. So melee attacks, they don't, happen very often. And let me see. Also, the UI and HUD, I guess, has been updated somewhat, and you're now able to customize your reticule, which is really cool, right? But the main thing, I guess, for the update is the reduction. It says update to jet combat balance, right? So what does that mean, right? So if you go down here, right, it says reduce jet cannon damage against other jets and helicopters, requiring approximately 40% more hits to destroy enemy air targets. So let's say it takes, I don't know, 100 rounds to destroy another jet or another helicopter, right? Now you're gonna have to shoot it 140 times to take it down. So yeah, I guess jets have been debuffed quite considerably. So if you were a big fan of flying the jets and taking out other jets and taking out other helicopters, then you're gonna have a not a harder time, but just a more annoying time, doing so because jets are just gonna be weaker overall. I'm not sure how to feel about this one. I mean, I don't think they needed to be debuffed at all. I mean, jets to begin with right now, they're rather weak, I would say. So unless you're like a ace pilot that can, do some sick maneuvers, that can, stay low to the ground and avoid the missiles incoming from like AA or like some other, ground, missile soldier, like an engineer with an Igla missile, locking onto you, you're gonna be staying up there for a while and just killing everything if you're able to do that, right? And it's tough to do that. But yeah, I'm not sure why they thought, debuffing the jets was something that was needed. I mean, who asked for this? I'm not sure who. It's not like jets are overpowered right now. They're far from it. So, and I guess they did a few more things to like the bipod and like some other small updates. So this is like a really minor update. There's not a big thing aside from the jet damage update that they did. So, and of course you can let me see, the reticule, of course. Now you're able to change colors. Pick any color you want. So that's always welcomed, I guess. Just if you didn't like just the black or I guess it's usually black. So now if you want blue or red or whatever color, now you can do that. So you can change your reticule to whatever you want. And let's see, moving on from that update. So they're testing right now a new map called Contaminated. And looking at it, it seems like this one might be a medium-sized map, I think. That's what people are saying. It's gonna be, let me see, I think I saw the thing on Reddit. Um, Let me see, Contaminated, there's the layout of the map. People were saying that it had no jets, was one of the things that people were saying. And also that it would only have helicopters. So that's not the one, but I'm guessing. Let me see. Was this the thing? Okay, here we go.
Pax Armada seized Hagental Air Base, the weak link in NATO's satellite command
So
network.
this is gonna be the new map.
This
I
loss
guess it's supposed to be set in
has
Germany.
left us blind.
Right. So this is like a if this was part of the campaign, I guess. Which is cool, but I haven't even played the campaign. I didn't even finish that thing, so I'm not sure if people really care about these kinds of videos. I just want to see the gameplay of the new map.
Command has authorized full
And
force
yeah, you see all the
security against the
helicopters
base.
and the new
Whatever
little
it
bird that's
takes,
gonna be introduced.
whatever it costs.
So
We
hopefully,
take that note
it's
back.
a hopefully it's a good map for
Space
helicopters at
is
the very
ours.
least. If you like using helicopters, this might be your map. Unfortunately, like I said, no jets. I'm guessing a lot of tanks and infantry, combat. So we'll see how well this map is. It's not gonna be large. It's gonna be medium sized. I think this was the thread actually that had the info on it. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Hagels Airbase. And it won't support jets, only helis. So yeah, I'm not too sure about this one, guys. But like I said, I'm really hoping that it's at least a fun map, not a great map, but just a fun map. So I guess we'll see how it is. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Aside from that, let me see. So people were saying that we okay. So here's the layout of the map. So looking at it, it does look a little bit small, but medium size. I mean, what was it? I think they had a comparison. So it's gonna be comparable to Saint Quentin Scar from Battlefield 1 and Arras from Battlefield 5. I didn't play BF5, so I have no idea how big that is. So here's hoping that at least the helicopters have enough room to actually move around and have some cover for them to get behind before they get blown up by some AA gun or some guy on the ground with a rocket launcher locking on and stuff to them. So, and then the other one is apparently Goma Railway is coming back. So if you remember this map from Battlefield 4, well, this map was really freaking big. I don't know if you remember. Um, are these the spawns? Yeah. So looking at the spawns, it had a lot of buggies. I think that's the AA. T90s, those were the big tanks. The Z11, I think that was the like the little bird, type helicopter. I'm pretty sure the Kasatka, I can't even say that. I think that was like the Black Hawk, right? And the Havoc, I'm pretty sure that was the what you may call it, Apache, equivalent. The Frogfoot and the Su-50, I think those were the two jets. So it was for a battlefield map, it was actually fully kitted out, right? So you have five tanks on one side and then five on the other. So it was 10 tanks overall. So that was a lot of tank, warfare. And like I said, a lot of jets and a lot of helicopters, so three on each side. So as far as combat, like on vehicles, this would be a great map in theory, of course, because like we were just seeing over here on the Reddit thread that I just saw that I actually this is actually pretty funny when you look at it. The original map is huge. I'm not sure how many kilometers it is. I'm gonna guess one or two. But people are saying that it's gonna get remastered. So I think let me see if I go back to the here we go. So they were saying it's not gonna be a like a one-to-one. It's gonna be like a reimagining or something for Battlefield 6. So here we go. I bring up Battlefield 4. Uh-huh. It's gonna be rebuilt on so rebuilt for today's Battlefield. Not simply port it forward. Oh, can you just port it as is? It's a very large map with 10 tanks, six freaking helicopters, and four jets. Just okay. What did they say? Our goal is to preserve what made the map so memorable. Particularly its combined. Yep, while improving how it plays. Oh Jesus. Let's hope that they don't reduce the amount of vehicles on it because if they do that, oh man, that would suck. And that's what people are saying, in this thread right now with how the remaster might end up looking like. It'll be like a third of the original, which I'm hoping that's not the case. Crossing my fingers, but oh man, if they do that, I'm gonna be really mad. But yeah, I mean, Railway was a really big map and it was really fun. So here's hoping that the new map that's coming out for BF6, that's gonna be like they said, it's rebuilt for today's Battlefield. It's gonna be just as good as the original. So I guess we'll see. Let me see what else is here. So Battle Royale solo testing. I'm actually looking forward to this because not to let me see multiplayer. Where's PUBG? Just real quick. As a PUBG player with 1,500 hours, some gameplay time total. Um, I've mainly played single solo battle royale. So if they could include that in Battlefield 6, Red Sec, that would be really fun. So yeah, I hope they actually do solos well. But aside from that, the last thing is the new skins. So looking at these, let's take a look. I would say for the most part, these are pretty good. Not too outlandish, not too cartoonish or anything. So you know, looking good, looking good. Like this one, look at this one. Just full on helmet, just everything with the headgear. So this is really cool stuff. And of course, you have the war paint. Of course, that's excellent. Whole face mask with goggles. It's like this is exactly what we want. Like a face mask with like sunglasses or something. Like this is really incredible. I like this stuff. I like this stuff a lot. So if we could have more of this, and of course you have the skulls, right? You gotta have the skulls, right? Of course, Punisher type stuff. Ghost from MW2, right? So they bear it on it. Um, I guess it's supposed to be a pilot or something. So yeah, all these skins, they look pretty cool. And of course, I'm hoping that one day we get to use all these night vision goggles, like we had in Battlefield 4. So here's hoping we have night operations coming, one day. So I guess we'll see. But as far as skins go, I'm guessing some of these are gonna be paid. Maybe some of these are gonna be for the next battle pass. So we'll see how it goes. But I think they're listening to us at least for the skins. And as far as the maps go, like I said, um, we'll see how good they are. I mean, they're not small. Okay, so I'll take that. One's medium size and the other one's large-ish. So no small maps. That's good. Hopefully this will, bring back players that were hoping to, play Battlefield, any Battlefield game, right? They don't want to play Call of Duty in small maps. So here's hoping season two, can bring back the player base. Cause actually, let me see right now. Let me see Steam charts. How are we doing right now? I haven't checked this in a while. Where are we? 51,000 right now. Let me see. Do all. Oh man, we're like 64,000. Not so good right now, guys. So hopefully season two, can come out soon enough because we really need something to change up the game and just revitalize this game because right now it's in decline. So I mean the graph doesn't lie. So, but anyway, you guys, let me know what you guys think about the new update, the new maps that are coming out. Did you enjoy playing Gauntlet Railway back in the day? I remember having some really good matches in this map. It was really flat, and there were just a few buildings like on A and B, if I remember correctly, and I guess F had like those two warehouses next to each other. But aside from that, the whole map was very flat, like I said, and there wasn't that much cover. So it was very much focused on vehicle combat, like for tanks. So there's five tanks on each side, right? So that makes sense. And the helicopters and the jets had a good amount of, I guess, sky space, right, up in the air to really fight it out. So it was a really fun map used for vehicles. And of course, infantry, you could like run around and stick around to like the A and B side and the F side mostly. Maybe like this whole lane like in the middle. And you definitely didn't want to be around here because you might get sniped by like either a sniper or like even a tank, just sniping you from like a mile away. So, but this map was actually really fun. So I hope they keep most of the original, and they don't change it too much. But I guess we shall see what they do. But anyway, you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Leave any comments about any of the stuff that I talked about. The skins. What do you guys think about the new skins that are coming out? If you'll be buying the new battle pass, if you're looking forward to buying any of these skins on the store or anything like that, or just gonna skipping them altogether because you just want the new maps and the new if you get new guns, I guess, right, and the new helicopter. The little bird was really fun to fly too. So yeah, leave those comments down below, leave a like, and I guess we should subscribe, and I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!